So I want to share with you something from not the Torah portion this week, but the Haftarah. The Haftarah comes from the book of Judges. If you are looking for an awesome feminist story in Bible, read this one. I won't give all of the details because there are young children present, but you come ask me at Oneg. It's a good one. It's a good one. It begins with a description of Devorah. Devorah is a prophetess and a judge. All the other judges are men. Only, I think, 4 women are described as prophetess in Bible. She's also described as Eshet Lapidot, which maybe means the wife of some guy named Lapidot. But the words themselves also could mean, I think it's more compelling for the vision of the story, it means the torch-bearing woman, the woman who carried a light for the people during the time in which she reigned. And during that moment, she tells Barak, whose name means lightning, her chief general, says, these Canaanite kings, or this Canaanite king and his band, his army, are threatening the people. Go out with 10,000 men and fight them. And Barak says, I will only go if you go with me. Whatever happens next here, wherever we go next, we go there together. We remain holding hands with each other to walk towards the next steps that we'll take as a nation. We don't go alone. We don't send someone else off instead. We go together. Eshet Lapidot, the torch-bearing woman, is also the inspiration for the poem The New Colossus. American History Quiz. Where might you find the New Colossus in America? At the base of the Statue of Liberty, written by Emma Lazarus. She took inspiration from Devorah, the torch-bearing woman. And this is a 23-minute sermon I gave a few years ago that I'm going to tell you very briefly. If you want the rest of it, come find me at Oneg. The Statue of Liberty, I believe, is America's mezuzah. It stands at the gate of our nation. It seems like it's for the outside, who's coming in, that they might see it and know what exists beyond the gateway that they pass through. But the biblical language that describes mezuzah comes from last week's Torah portion. And it suggests in its language, and from Rashi, the medieval commentator, again, ask me at Oneg, it suggests that the mezuzah isn't for the outside, it's to look inside. The mezuzah isn't for someone else to know it's a Jewish home. The mezuzah is there to remind us who live inside the house of who we are. It's to insist to us on our obligation, on our responsibility, to be active partners in the work of redemption. The torch-bearing woman is there to remind us of who we are, of who we said we are and who we are called to be, and that it's our job to take hands with one another, to walk forward together. We don't send someone else off on their own. We don't charge ahead alone. We don't leave anyone behind. We take hands and we walk there together because we know who we are. We know who we're called to be. It's the Haftarah this week because it's another moment of confrontation with an enemy people and how we march forward. Maybe we're nachshon, we dip our toe in the water, brave enough to take the first step to march towards freedom. Or maybe we're like Devorah and Barak and we hold hands to do hard and dangerous work together, but we know that that is our mission, that is our calling, that is who we are and how we become a people. The splitting of the sea, the work that we did in the desert, the work of the judges, it is not easy. But we need to follow those who carry and bear the light, and we need each other for whatever comes next. And God willing, when we get there, we will follow the wisdom of another prophetess, of Miriam, and we will be prepared for the moments of joy and celebration. Whenever they come, we don't forget them, we don't abandon them. We make sure that when it's time to celebrate, we are ready with timbrel in hand to find joy and to sing and to dance. And whenever we do that, we always do it hand in hand together. Kain Yehi Ratzon, may we be worthy of fulfilling this mission and doing the work together.